She's closer now. Faint tapping came from behind her. She spun around, beam darting across the tiled floor. The sound came again, a slow, deliberate tap-tap-tap, like fingernails on wood. It was coming from the far wall, near the window. But when she approached, the tapping stopped. The window looked out onto the backyard. In the pale light of the moon, the overgrown grass moved gently. No wind, yet the grass shifted. Not like it was blowing, more like something was moving beneath it. Lydia stepped back. She thought she saw movement in her peripheral vision, a shadow gliding across the wall behind her, but when she turned, nothing was there. The sound of creaking returned, only this time it was directly above her. Her eyes drifted upward toward the ceiling. She remembered the attic, a cramped, dark space where her grandmother kept old trunks. She had hated it as a child, convinced it was full of spiders and worse. Now, the sound from above seemed too purposeful to be the shifting of wood. It was slow, deliberate, like footsteps pacing. The attic ladder was in the hallway. She found herself walking toward it without entirely deciding to. When she reached it, she hesitated. The pull string dangled in the air, swaying slightly. She couldn't tell if it was her imagination, but it looked like it had just been used. Her phone buzzed suddenly in her pocket, startling her so much she almost dropped the flashlight. The screen lit up with a single notification. Unknown number. Don't look at her too long. Her breath caught. She didn't know whether the warning referred to the portrait in the living room or whatever was pacing above her. Then, from the attic hatch, something scratched against the wood, slow, dragging, deliberate. Lydia's hand hovered just below the pull string. Scratching above her stopped. The silence that followed felt wrong, not peaceful, but watchful. A kind of stillness that made the hairs on her arms lift. Her phone buzzed again. Same unknown number. Same message. Only this time, the words were slightly different. She's closer now. Lydia stepped back from the ladder, her flashlight trembling in her grip. She could mean the woman in the portrait. Or something else entirely. Then, from the living room, she heard the sound of something heavy shifting, a dull scrape of wood against wood. Her gut twisted. That was where the portrait hung. She forced herself to look. The beam of light caught the edges of the ornate frame first, then the pale oval of the woman's face. Except the painting was no longer where it had been. It was lower, much lower. The frame now rested against the floor, leaning slightly toward the doorway, as if it had been moved there to face her directly. The woman's painted eyes seemed brighter somehow, almost reflective, like they were catching a light source that didn't exist. Lydia's breath quickened.